Fashion never stands still, it evolves, transforms, and reinvents itself with every passing season. As we step into 2026, the world of style feels more dynamic than ever, blending nostalgia with innovation, sustainability with luxury, and self-expression with functionality. The 2026 fashion trends are not just about what looks good. They reflect the times we live in, our technological advancements, social awareness, and desire for individuality. From futuristic silhouettes to earthy minimalism, from elevated basics to artistic maximalism, the year ahead offers something for everyone who loves fashion. That makes a statement. 2026 is shaping up to be a year where boundaries blur between past and future. The influence of technology, the ongoing impact of climate consciousness, and the rise of AI-driven personalization are all redefining how we dress and what we value in fashion. Designers are responding with collections that feel simultaneously futuristic and timeless, blending the sleek aesthetics of digital design with handcrafted techniques rooted in tradition. This duality where modern meets nostalgic is at the heart of the year's defining looks. Expect a wardrobe that tells stories, garments that are expressive, practical, and emotionally connected to the wearer. One of the most dominant themes for 2026 is quiet futurism. It's not about flashy sci-fi outfits or silver metallic jumpsuits. Rather, it's a subtler interpretation of what the future of fashion means. Think sculptural tailoring, neutral color palettes with unexpected accents, and performance fabrics that adapt to different environments. Clothing is becoming smarter not in the touchy sense of embedded gadgets, but in how it functions. Breathable, temperature regulating. Textiles are no longer exclusive to sportswear, they're finding their way into everyday fashion. These innovations allow comfort to coexist with elegance, redefining what luxury feels like in the modern era. While the future is calling, nostalgia continues to whisper in our ears. The early 2000s revival is evolving into a more sophisticated aesthetic. Instead of low-rise chaos and neon overload, 2026 brings refined Y2K references, sleek satin cargo pants, cropped blazers, butterfly motifs, and delicate metallic accessories that nod to the past without overpowering the present. Similarly, the 1970s bohemian influence is resurfacing, but with a cleaner silhouette. Flowing maxi dresses, earthy tones, and handcrafted textures bring warmth and humanity to wardrobes that have been dominated by minimalism for too long. The balance between polished and imperfect is key. Fashion this year embraces both structured and free-spirited energy. Color is playing a major role in setting the tone for 2026. While muted, natural hues remain essential. Think sand, olive, taupe, and misty gray. There's also a growing appetite for emotional, mood-enhancing shades. Deep aubergine, luminous teal, and buttery yellow are emerging as statement tones. Designers are treating color like therapy, a way to inspire optimism and balance. Soft pinks and lilacs convey serenity, while bold, crimson and azure project confidence. In a time of digital fatigue, these shades help reconnect us to emotion and experience, grounding us in something real. Texture, too, is becoming a form of expression. The rise of tactile fashion pieces that invite touch is redefining how we interact with clothing. Buccal knits, brushed suede, quilted silks, and rippled organza add depth and personality to even the simplest designs. It's no longer enough for clothes to look good, they must feel good, both physically and emotionally. Comfort and luxury have merged into one aesthetic language, as seen in the rise of relaxed suiting, elevated loungewear, and sculptural outerwear that wraps the body like a cocoon. The 2026 consumer wants fashion that comforts without compromising on sophistication. Gender fluidity continues to dominate the fashion conversation. The binary lines that once defined menswear and womenswear are dissolving completely. Oversized blazers, tailored trousers, long-line skirts, and minimalist shirts now belong to everyone. Designers are prioritizing silhouette over gender, focusing on proportions, balance, and movement. This inclusivity extends beyond design, it's influencing campaigns. Clothing has become a language of identity, not conformity. And brands that understand this shift are leading the way. Sustainability is no longer a buzzword, it's a baseline expectation. Consumers are holding brands accountable, demanding transparency and ethical production. Circular fashion where materials are reused, repaired, or repurposed is gaining traction. In 2026, vintage is not just trendy, it's considered aspirational. Resale platforms are thriving, and upcycled couture is the new luxury. Designers are experimenting with dead stock fabrics, natural dyes, and biodegradable textiles. Even fast fashion is being forced to adapt, with major brands introducing modular pieces designed for longevity. The result is a more mindful approach to consumption, where people invest in fewer, higher quality items that tell a story and last longer. At the same time, digital fashion is expanding its influence. Virtual styling, AI-driven personalization, and 3D garment simulation are transforming how we shop. Many fashion houses are releasing digital twins of their collections, allowing consumers to wear pieces in virtual spaces before purchasing them physically. This hybrid experience bridges the gap between technology and artistry. The metaverse may have seemed like a passing trend, but in 2026, it's becoming an integrated part of fashion culture. Digital wardrobes, AR fashion shows, and interactive campaigns are giving brands new ways to engage audiences while reducing waste. The future of fashion lies not in choosing between physical and virtual, but in blending both seamlessly. In women's wear, elegance meets edge. The modern woman's wardrobe is defined by versatility, pieces that move from office to evening with ease, tailored meaty dresses with exaggerated shoulders, asymmetrical skirts, and sleek leather boots dominate the season. Cutouts and draping continue to evolve, becoming more sculptural and refined rather than overtly sexy. The concept of effortless power guides design, clothing that looks strong but feels natural. Accessories take a bolder turn, with statement earrings, chunky cuffs, and sculpted handbags, redefining proportion and balance. Shoes embrace individuality, square toes, architectural heels, and soft boots in neutral tones are replacing minimal stilettos. Menswear is stepping into an experimental phase. Traditional suiting is being reimagined with unexpected fabrics, colors, and layering. Linen suits in dusty rose or sage green, paired with mesh undershirts and sleek sneakers, bring a youthful, relaxed energy. Utility elements, zippers, straps, and oversized pockets reflect practicality, while drape tailoring softens the classic masculine form. The quiet luxury trend continues but evolves toward personal luxury, where self-expression takes precedence over brand status. Instead of logos, men are embracing craft, bespoke details, textured fabrics, and minimalist designs that communicate taste rather than excess. Streetwear, once considered casual or rebellious, has now matured into a refined, globally influential aesthetic. In 2026, streetwear is merging with tailoring. Think cargo trousers, paired with crisp white shirts, varsity jackets reimagined in leather and wool, and sneakers designed like sculptures. The focus is on individuality, authenticity, and creativity. Brands are collaborating with artists, musicians, and digital creators to push cultural narratives forward. It's less about hype and more about heritage, identity, and storytelling. Evening wear in 2026 takes a dramatic yet wearable turn. Instead of heavy embellishment, we see architectural draping, fluid fabrics, and soft metallics that catch light in subtle ways. The goal is movement garments that feel alive. Satin, organza, and silk are cut in asymmetrical forms that flow with the body. Gender-neutral evening wear is rising too. Tailored tuxedos with sculpted waists, fluid jumpsuits, and sheer overlays blur the lines between classic and avant-garde. Minimalism meets drama in unexpected harmony, redefining what glamour means in the modern world. Accessories in 2026 are sculptural, bold, and emotionally expressive. Handbags are becoming more architectural, geometric shapes, padded textures, and innovative materials define the trend. Jewelry trends lean towards symbolism and craftsmanship. Handcrafted pieces that tell stories through organic shapes, enamel accents, and imperfect finishes. Oversized belts, sleek eyewear. Functionality also plays a key role. Convertible bags, multi-purpose scarves, and adjustable designs align with the practical elegance, shaping this year's fashion mood. Footwear is evolving beyond mere style into a reflection of lifestyle. Designers are experimenting with soft, ergonomic soles and flexible structures that support long wear without compromising design. Ballet flats make a refined comeback. Loafers gain sculptural edges, and high boots are reimagined in soft leathers with modern cuts. Sneakers remain dominant, but are evolving into sleeker, more versatile silhouettes that bridge the gap between athletic and luxury fashion. Comfort is the new status, symbol proof that true sophistication doesn't require suffering. Overall, the 2026 fashion landscape is about merging purpose with beauty. Every trend, whether it's quiet futurism, tactile minimalism, or nostalgic revival, speaks to a deeper cultural shift. People are no longer dressing just to impress others. They're dressing to feel aligned with who they are and what they stand for. Fashion has become an emotional and ethical experience, one that connects design with meaning. The best dressed individuals in 2026 aren't necessarily following trends, they're interpreting them in personal, authentic ways. The essence of 2026 fashion is balance. It's the balance between nostalgia and innovation, simplicity and extravagance, individuality and community. As designers experiment with new materials, digital tools, and storytelling forms, the industry as a whole moves toward a more inclusive, sustainable, and expressive future. Whether you lean minimalist or maximalist, tailored or fluid, tech-inspired or nature-driven, this is the year to embrace change and make fashion your own language of self-expression.